Hey guys, it's Wren
and Lyd.
And we're back with Halloween Otome.
Who'da thunk?
And gee, who'da thunk who we're going for this time?
It's not obvious enough from last time. Gee.
Time to, woo it up.
She's a she-wolf, something. I don't know. That song is from 6 years ago. I don't remember.
What was our... No, I don't want skip mode. Last name,
shit.
Finkelbottom?
Start, though. Yes.
Cat butt Finkelbottom.
Every time it starts off as MSC, you're wrong.
And the winner is, drumroll please, a lucky lady by the name of Catbutt Finkelbottom. Congratulations, you've just won yourself an invite to one of the most exclusive and sought-out Halloween getaways ever. Man, am I jealous. We'll be in contact with you soon to sort out the details, but for now let's get back to some smooth tunes. His voice abruptly cut off as my best friend Mira switched the radio off. Lyd, I need you to call upon your inner valley girl.
I forgot to click. Here we go. You won. You actually, I can't believe you get to. I'm so jealous.
I actually won. I'd never expected to win. In fact, I'd only entered the competition as a joke when I realized how much Mira wanted to go. Going on a getaway surrounded by star-studded performers and hosted by the famous actor Eric Valdemar was exactly the kind of thing a social butterfly like Mira lived for. I, on the other hand, would just feel nervous and gauche around people of that nature. Maybe you can go in my place.
Were you not paying attention to the rules? The prize is non-transferable.
Oh, well, if I decline, they can pick...
Oh, no you don't. If I can't go, then I sure as hell am not letting you back out. But I need you to go and tell me all the details when you get back. It's still me. Please, I won't ask for anything else ever.
Mira...
Come on, you can't tell me there isn't a performer you want to meet. It's not just actors, it's singers, models, just all around famous people.
Exactly. What if I make a fool of myself? I'll stick out like a sore thumb.
Everyone's going to be in costume for the entire tour. They won't know you're not one of them. Besides, even if you mess up, it's not like they'll ever find out who you are.
Well, I guess I do have a few weeks of vacation time stored up, but...
Think about all the type of food a fancy event like this will.
If there's good food, I'm there.
Yes! Thank you so much. I'll love you forever.
There's just one problem. What am I going to wear?
I looked around at the magnificently costumed guests and couldn't help but feel out of place. My own costume, that of an elven archer, minus the elf ears, certainly wasn't cheap, but it made me feel like a little kid playing dress-up. I was too nervous to actually go up to anyone, so no one paid me any attention as I leaned against the wall.
Sup, heteros?
Mira's going to be very disappointed if the rest of the getaway is like this.
I was contemplating trying to start a conversation when the lights went out. A murmur went through the hall. I could hear people shuffling, but stayed where I was. There was less chance of being knocked over with a wall at my back after all. It wasn't long before the lights flared to life once again and everyone looked towards the staircase. It seemed that our host had finally decided to put in an appearance.
Good evening and welcome to this year's spooktacular event.
A collective groan rose from the crowd, but he continued without paying it any heed.
I know that many of you have attended this event in previous years. For the sake of the newcomers, I will explain the rules.
Rules? Why do we need rules? Well, apart from common sense ones.
As always, we have a little game to make these 2 weeks much more fun. A few years ago, it was a murder mystery, and I think last year's contest was to see who could correctly guess the most people's identities. This year, we decided to spice it up a bit. I'm still speaking. You will be split into groups of 4 and given tasks to complete. Oh, then you'll be given points depending on if and how you complete them. The team with the most points wins.
The crowd was silent.
No enthusiasm.
What do we win?
Okay, we're twins. The honor of being this year's champions?
Another collective groan.
This guy is a lot less cool than I thought he'd be.
I kid. We do have amazing prizes, but those are a surprise. The mansion has also been remodeled with the Halloween feel and cater to the tasks. There are also secret passages, but those are mostly for the servants to get around swiftly. If you enter them and get lost, it could be find you, so please don't. Oh, it's still my fucking line! Okay. I'm not, capable of reading, apparently. To add to the fun, it is mandatory that you protect your identity until Halloween is over. It's so much more interesting interacting with people who don't know who you are.
At least I don't have to worry about anyone finding out I'm a nobody.
I think that it's...
How are we gonna be put into groups? Do we decide?
Oh, I totally forgot about that. The teams have already been randomly selected. When you return to your rooms tonight, you should find a dossier with all the details you need about your team. Any other questions?
The Phantom? Really?
Well, I've already done so many iconic roles that it is only fitting I play the other Eric at least once.
The Phantom of the Opera's real name is Eric.
Yeah,
Dubs.
I didn't know that. I got tripped up last time. I was like, he's Eric, I'm Eric, or any other Erics I should know about.
Meow!
Well, I think that wraps up the formalities. With that meow. So mingle.
The lights cut out once again on his very last word before returning a few moments later. Drama queen.
Well, he is.
Shut up. Oh!
Ah! This is new!
This is different.
This is new!
I caught sight of a young woman making her way towards me.
Is she actually a secret route?
I don't think I've seen you speak to anyone yet.
I want to marry her.
You've been watching me? No, not exactly. It's just that every time I looked over here, I'd see you all alone. I thought you might like some company.
Simba, what the dickety-duck are you doing?
My free soda arrived.
What?
Look,
I thought your pizza already... They sent the drinks separately?
Yes, they did.
What the fuck?
Thanks, Conan O'Brien. You're the man. He gave me a poster attached with my drink. Here, let me read it. Pepsi Zero Sugar presents Conan NYC 2016. Tune in all week. And I guess it's sponsored by Pepsi Zero Sugar, which is what I have.
Well, we can't talk about Pepsi on this channel.
I know we can't. Pepsi's evil, but I have to at least
Our aunt works for Coca-Cola. If we ever even mention Pepsi, we'll literally be disowned.
Look, I didn't pay for it at least.
I was literally raised to call Pepsi blue Coca-Cola.
It's awful. This already smells awful. Let me do a taste test.
Okay.
That is fucking terrible. Holy shit. Oh my god.
And here I sit drinking Diet Coke.
Oh, it's so awful.
What is it?
It's Pepsi Zero Sugar. What am I drinking?
Did they put, like, stevia in it or something?
I'm going through the ingredients right now. This is gonna be a very interesting episode.
Because I remember Jesse talking about Coca-Cola Life.
What I was about to say, like, it makes me think of Coca-Cola Life. Let me... Carbonated water, caramel color, blah, 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 blah. Caffeine, blah, 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 blah. Panax ginseng root, phenylalanine. I don't see stevia. I don't know what the sugar is, because there's no sugar, but there clearly is sugar of some sort. That is weird. That tastes awful, but you know what, man? It's free.
Yeah.
Thanks, Conan.
Oh, so you came here out of pity. No, you just reminded me of a friend of mine. She tends to shy away from social interaction. I see. Well, I'm not exactly shy, just maybe a little out of my comfort zone. Is this your first time? I know the first time can be quite intimidating. Yeah, was yours. Not exactly, but then I wasn't alone. The faint tune of a familiar song began to play. Speak of the devil. She quickly pulled out her phone and answered it.
You do realize it hasn't even been 24 hours, right? Fine, just hold on a second. She shot me an apologetic smile. Pardon me, but this may take a while. She left to a quiet place to continue the phone call. Well, that was new.
This is new. This is strange and oh god. Okay. And what is a vision of loveliness doing standing all alone?
I just want to say, like, I thought the Ice Queen would be, like, the bitchy rival. I'm so glad she's nice.
I'm so glad she's nice and I want to marry her.
I beg your pardon?
You're not in the mood to socialize.
Not particularly.
And I guess I should leave.
You don't have to.
He grimaced as he glanced at his watch.
I actually do, but I hope we get the chance to spend more time together over the next 2 weeks.
He shot me a brief smile before disappearing among the partygoers.
Well, that was quite something.
Those brief encounters bolstered my courage enough that I looked around for someone else to talk to. To my left, there was a werewolf that looked like he was trying to blend in with the wall. And to my right, there was a mummy leaning disinterestedly, got it this time, against the wall and sipping at a glass of wine. Everyone else seemed to be already absorbed in conversation. I think I'll try talking to the werewolf.
Werewolf.
I walked over to him, trying to look confident instead of nervous.
Hi.
He started looking around for a second to see if I was speaking to someone else.
Ah! Hi.
You don't seem very comfortable.
I'm not. I'm wearing a fursuit. It's my first time here. It's quite intimidating.
This is mine as well, and I definitely agree about it being intimidating.
Yeah.
Maybe we first-timers should stick together.
Maybe, but don't we have to stick to our own groups when the game starts?
I guess so. Still, we're bound to have some free time, right?
I guess. I need to go. My manager is calling.
Girls are scary.
Ooh.
See you later, then.
Later.
I watched him scurry off like a scared little rabbit.
I didn't expect a famous person to be that skittish. I wonder what he does. I still have time. I might as well see if the other guy would be willing to talk to me.
I tried to use the walk over to think of something to say to him, but before I knew it, I was in front of him with nothing worthwhile to say.
I banged you in another life.
His eyes flicked toward me for a second before returning to stare straight in front of him. The dismissal in the act was clear, but I decided to give it one more shot.
This isn't quite your scene either, huh? This isn't going anywhere.
The rest of the party was pretty uneventful, and I couldn't help but feel relieved to get to the room I'd be staying in. We had to hand over the phones to the servants before we left so we wouldn't be able to cheat. I wasn't exactly happy about handing my phone over to a stranger, but no one else had complained, so I didn't either.
I can finally take this costume off and relax.
Before I could, however, I noticed there was a file on the bed.
Oh, right, my teammates. I hope they're nice.
I opened the file to the first page and let out a groan.
The mummy from earlier, Mr. Bandages, huh?
I feel like, whoever assigned these aliases to them could have done a better job.
I agree. Also, holy shit, this drink is so sugary. Even though it has no sugar.
Does it say how many grams of sugar are in it?
It says 0. I don't know what it's like. It stays in my mouth longer than actual sugar does.
It's probably stevia then, because stevia has a very, lingering aftertaste.
Oh wait, is aspartame stevia?
No, aspartame is what is usually in normal diet drinks.
Oh. When what the fuck? I don't know, I haven't had much stevia, but I'm assuming it probably is stevia because the sweetness lingers.
Yeah, I use stevia in my coffee, and so that's why I can tell you that.
Okay.
Mr. Bandages, occupation model, skills, keeping awkward poses, speed changing, lip reading, sharpshooting, and intimidation.
Skills? Why should we... Wait, what does my page say?
Miss Archer, occupation unknown, skills unknown. I flipped the pages until I found mine.
At least it's not something embarrassing. So far, it's me and Mr. Bandages. I hope the other two have a better disposition than he does.
The Count, occupation actor, skills negotiating, speed changing, trivia, navigating, food connoisseur. I turned the pages to see that the vampire that had approached me was another one of my teammates.
The Count. At least he's friendly. Now for the moment of truth.
The moment of truth.
The last member of our team is... Wolfie. Occupation...
He's blushing in the photo. He's so cute. Skills, reading music, playing various instruments, dancing, writing music, singing. Former Boy Scout. I heaved a sigh of relief.
A shy teammate is much better than an asshole. I wonder if we'll all be able to work together, or if we're doomed to fail from the start.
You're ad-libbing, right?
On some of them.
Okay, good. 'Cause I was starting to get worried that like suddenly we were on like different routes already somehow.
No point worrying about that now. I need to get some sleep.